Hello to everybody watching on the replay. If you find this information valuable, please tap the screen and share it with your followers. I am real estate agent Joanne Lally. I am still here in Tarpon Cove, and I thought that I would give you a little bit of a tour of the Tarpon Cove amenities and the communities. This is the pool, good sized pool, and that little building there has a kitchen where you can have parties, and also there is a small gym there. And here is the spa, which is covered for the moment. And so this is the pool area, and I just wanted to do a little tour. Hi Danielle, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. Yes, I was going to say this is a licensed Florida real estate agent, Joanne Lally, broadcasting you today from Tarpon Cove community in Punta Gorda Isles. This is a deed-restricted community, and it is considered the premier condo address here in Punta Gorda Isles. And I'll take you for a little bit of a tour so you can see that's where the pool is. Basically, the units on the left side of this street are on the canal. Oh, orchid tips. Oh, very good. Yes, I used to hearts for Joanne. She's showing. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, I used to be an orchid grower, and who knows, I may get back. So as you can see, the units on the left here are on a canal. Hello, thank you for joining. And I'll just walk in between these two units. So it's 4 units per building, upstairs and downstairs, except for people that have never been really want to. Okay. The units that are upstairs have the entryways on the side of the house, and that's what you're looking at here. So these would be the front doors to the upstairs units, and that person has their shutters up because they're probably not here yet. It's a lot of snowbirds. People live here full time, but there are also obviously people who only live here in the winter time. I just did a scope of a unit that was for sale, listed for $465,000. The unit that I scoped from was, let me go down, let me not trip on the stairs. These are the ones on this side of the street, come with a boat slip, a canal. Best to live in a community with, it really depends. Whether you're going to live here full time, whether you're going to live here part time, whether you want to live in a busy area, whether you want to live in a place that's isolated. The unit that I looked at was just that one there. So this is the canal. As you can see, sailboats. So these units come with a boat slip. And they give you a sense, so you could just walk out your door. Native Floridians now, I was going to say, now that Floridians call it a snowbird. Well, come on back. I was going to say, these are really, really nice. So this is pretty much what makes it premier condo complex, in that you have a sailboat docks. Not all the units are on a canal. The other ones on the other side of the street are on a very large pond. But this is direct access out to the Gulf. As you can see, no bridges between you and the and open water. If there was, you could not get a sailboat mast. So all these other buildings, these are all part of the complex. So I'm in the back of the buildings that are on the canal side of the street. And I'll take you for a walk. And I just did a scope. Sorry, boat. Does the boat come with the house? The dock comes with the house, not the boat. You can always make an offer to buy the boat. Some people, connection bad. Sorry. Let's see if I can get out from in between the houses. You can always watch on the replay. Hopefully, is my connection better? How's that? Now, but you can get a boathouse. So I'm walking around. I'm hoping to pick up a better signal. You never know when you do these scopes from out. Can't swim, so boats are out. Well, I don't swim, but you never know. You can always have a life jacket. Does this unit include the slip? The units do come with the slip. The units on the left side of the street, which is the side of the street that I'm walking on, come with the slip. which is why these units obviously cost more money. So if you want to slip, you would look at one of these units. If a boat did not matter to you, some people, want to be on the canal because they just like to look at the water and they don't care about the boat. You could always rent your slip out to somebody else who wants to use it. So these units here are on the right side of the street, and they have several ponds. Does it have a toilet? I would imagine. Does one have a toilet? If you have a wave runner, they have rules about this. You'd be better off at a place in Inglewood if you want to, really do the sort of beach sports. You need three or four houses. Again, I am in between the buildings. I hope I don't lose the signals, but you can see the sailboat. There's a nice sailboat. Is there a toilet in the living room? No. Why would there be a toilet in the living room? Bravo. I don't get that station. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was going to say very nice landscaping. So it's 4 units per building, 2 up and 2 down. And like I said, there's a really nice sailboat at a house. That house is not part of Tarpon Cove. So I will show you the pond. What is that blue stuff? What blue stuff? Next to the boats. I don't see blue stuff. You mean those, how much can somebody rent the dock? I guess that would really depend on what sort of a deal that you would, there are certainly, oh yeah, I was going to say that would be water. That would be water. If you wanted to rent your slip out to somebody, you'd sort of have to make a deal with somebody. There are obviously harbors here with slips, and slips can go for, several $100s a month. Sailboat, obviously. Can you knock on neighbor's door? I already had, if you saw my previous scope, the guy who lived in the unit downstairs came out to say, "What are you doing here?" I'm an agent. It's pretty quiet. People live here. This guy's got his pickup truck. So I'll give you a sense of the pond. One of the big ponds. This would be the mailbox area. Here's an egret. Kick to the door. It's gonna say. I know one of these ponds has a big fountain going. So there is families. It's certainly more an older, retired. It's certainly not a place. Let's see how close I can get to this bird. Are pets allowed? Yes, pets are allowed. I just did a tour of the inside of a unit for sale, and I saw where there was a pet bed. See how close I can get to this guy. Oh, look, there's another one. Can you see that big bird? Jump in the water for a second. I want to see the temperature. It is about 90 degrees today. It is very hot today. Right there. Where is the bird? There is a big white bird right there. He's not liking me get too close. Not see it. Right there. Right there. In the center of the camera. So this is Tarpon Cove. You can have a nice sense of tell him to get off my lawn. No, I would not do that. There's another pond area. So it's pretty quiet here. There are no age restrictions. Is it a place where you see a lot of young kids, a lot of young families? No. You see more young families in Northport, Florida than you certainly would here in Punta Gorda. Punta Gorda Isles is more upscale, more people like in their 50s whose, kids are in college, who are still working, but who want to have an active social life. Here's some more units. Let's see if I can take you to the back. This is another big pond. So the ones on one side of the street are on the canal. Very pretty, very nice, beautiful home. Okay, Mr. Egg. Got enough. You gone. Now there's a huge fountain back here, which I'll show you. So I'm walking in between the buildings. I hope I have a good signal. People, I was going to say, nice landscaping, nice borders. So this is another part of that big pond that I just showed you. So these units are obviously not on a canal, but they overlook the pond. So these are all, this is the back end of the units. Really nice fountain. And there are quite a few birds. So a nice peaceful fountain noise. We have some ducks. So this is the back. Some duckies. Lawn service. This is all maintenance free. So nobody has to mow their lawn or think about mowing their lawn. The ducks are not too happy with me. Taxes. I left my sheet in the car. I think the taxes were over $2,000, probably more. Is that so? This is just a pond, but what I showed before, not only was it a salt canal, but it was a sailboat canal. And I'll take you back that way since I have to go back to my car that way. Not only was it saltwater canal, it was sailboat water, which means it is direct out to the Gulf. No bridges between you and open water. It's actually a pretty quick out from Tarpon Cove, which makes it very desirable. So, people are here. People are living here. I'm sure it's going to be a lot more busy and active once we get into February and March. People can rent here, meaning the people who own it, can rent it out with certain restrictions. It does allow for pets. With restrictions, the places that do take pets tend to prefer, smaller pets, and obviously know what they consider to be aggressive breeds or bully breeds. If you're commenting, I cannot see. Oh, there we go. Clubhouse. I showed it earlier, and I'll head back because that is where I parked my car. There is a very small clubhouse, and a good-sized pool. I had done a scope earlier from a condo complex in this area called Vivante, which has just a fabulous clubhouse, pool, exercise room, amenities. As condos go, it's pretty much more about the exclusivity of the units and that they are, only 4 units per building. Can I hurry? Got to go. You can always watch it on the replay. I showed the pool at the beginning. Like I said, it's a good-sized pool. I did some scopes from Vivante, and I'll be putting those up on my YouTube channel within a week or so. And you could see that. Now, that place has extensive amenities. So I'm walking back. So again, these are the units with on the canals. On my right. YouTube name, it's called Scopin' House Sunday. I have not uploaded any videos to it yet, but I will. I just want to get enough accumulated, so it's going to be called Scopin' House Sunday, where I will be doing luxury home tours and posting them to YouTube. I just want to get enough videos. Here's some more units accumulated. So I have done one of Vivante, which I'll be showing. Scopin' House Sunday. There's one guy who calls himself Scopin' House. He already had the phrase, the name taken, so I had to pick Scopin' House Sunday. So here's some people who are home. I should have that up and running soon. I do have the name registered. It's just a matter of accumulating enough videos. Although I'll probably just, might as well just start uploading what I have and keep adding to it. Hang on. So I'm back at the pool. This is the pool. It's locked. I do not have a key, but I can show you the pool again. And there is a little bit of a hot tub spa, pool equipment. No pets in the pool area, so not as fancy as Vivante. This is the pool area, and this little building here would be, I guess, what you would call a clubhouse. I've been inside there. It does have a little bit of a kitchen. You could hang out a little bit, but if you're really looking for a place with an extensive clubhouse, then Vivante is the place for you. And I will be posting more scopes from there. I did a tour of a luxury unit there on Sunday, and I will be returning there to do more scopes of the community because people want to see the community. Well, I am signing off from Tarpon Cove. Just will give you another look, a last look at the units here, and if you have any interest or questions, you can DM me on Twitter. Same scope handle as my Periscope. Same handle as my Periscope, and I will be doing more broadcasts like this. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you next time.